Ladies and gentlemen, how the devil are we all doing? It's 10 naked grannies. Discord, you've done it again. Fantastic. Welcome to this week's Top 5 Camps. As ever, we've got some absolute showstoppers for you. So find a fellow masochist, put on your high heels, and get ready to kick him in the penis repeatedly. In the number 5 spot this week, we have the master of immersion himself. It's Milne 1983, ladies and gentlemen, with the Moonshiners Camp. And mate, what an absolutely incredible job you've done with this one. The exterior does indeed look like some Moonshiners shack that's just been, thrown together in the forest. It just gives me the vibes of a pre-war hut that's been, added on to over the years. I think my favourite part about it is a nice little trick you've used there, where you've got the responders set sticking out through what I believe to be the haunted house set, although I could be wrong. It does give a nice effect. Honestly guys, I've said it in a previous video, if you want to build yourself your own scruffy immersive camp, try mixing and matching materials. Even the vanilla set, you'd be surprised at the results you can get. Interior wise, this is typical Milne, scruffy and full to the brim with absolute shit, and that's what we love to see in this kind of build. If you're going to make a junky place, you can't be standing in the corner saying, "Oh no, I can't put this amount of stuff down, it ruins the feng shui." Nah, you just got to go all in, and if somebody asks you how much crap you want in here, you just say all of it. Milne, as ever mate, fantastic work. You've done a really good job on this one. Thank you very much for entering this week, and congratulations on the number 5 spot. Very well deserved. Now then, just before we go any further, I want to make you aware that your judge for this week is Goldfinger76. Now this man is a veteran of the top 5 camp competitions, and he's very kindly decided to, take a back seat on it this week and judge instead. So if you could all go over to his channel and show him a little bit of love, I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated. Anyhow, back to the top 5. And in the number 4 spot this week, we have Taylor Made with the pre-war lake house. And mate, you've done an absolutely stunning job with this one, pal. Great work. These days, it's very unusual to see somebody just building with the contemporary set. But guys, let me tell you, when this first came out, it was a game changer. And if you ask me, it still holds up even to this day. No matter how many new building sets we have coming out, yeah, the contemporary set is still up there for me. Now Taylor, I love the exterior on this build, and though it may look quite simple, there is a few little tricks going on here, like that little bay window area going on down there. I smell blueprints being used, and as you know, on this channel, we love the blueprints. I also like the little rectangular window you've got going down there as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, I often am, but I think that's the glass wall set being overlapped by the contemporary set. It's a skill and technique I've seen used a few times, but I've never been able to master it. There's a simple reason for that, and that's because I am a substandard builder. Now the interior of this build complements the exterior absolutely perfectly. I love the fireplace with the flat screen TV you've got going down there. Again, a very old building technique that's been around for bloody donkeys now, but it's still used quite a lot, and it is nice to see. Overall, Taylor, you've done a brilliant job with this one, pal. It's so bloody clean. The exterior looks absolutely incredible. The interior is not over the top. It's very simple, but again, it's nicely done. And like I said, that contemporary set, yeah, it's making me feel a little bit nostalgic. Thank you very much for entering this week, my friend, and congratulations on the number 4 spot. Hats off to you, mate. In the number 3 spot this week, he's back again. It's Moonlight Cowboy with another fantastic build. Welcome to the Charleston Loft. Now, I think it's fair to say Moonlight has become the master of these octagonal, dodecahedronal, rapanal, design of builds. One could say that they've become his trademark, and this one, despite having similarities to his other builds, looks totally unique, and I think that's down to the location. Now, before any of you say in the comments, this is not built in worlds. You can build here in adventure mode, and it is a bloody good spot, but let me pre-warn you, it is difficult to get down structures on top of that particular building. There's a load of items on top, and the building objects do not like clipping through them, but somehow Moonlight has managed to achieve it. The design of this is absolutely sublime. It's so clean and it fits really, really well. God knows how you've managed to get blueprints working up there, so yeah, hats off to you, mate. Christ, that's twice I've done that now. I think I'm embracing the spirit of DTD. Anyhow, the interior on this one is just as well put together as the exterior. Honestly, pal, your interior decorating is getting better with every single build you upload. You've done a fantastic job on this one. I think my favourite bit about it is how you've got some of those clippy boys, which are an absolute bastard to build around, actually as a feature of your interior space. You've done really well on this one, pal. The location, the design, everything is top notch, and it mustn't have been easy to do. Thank you very much for entering this week, pal, and congratulations on a number 3 spot. Very well deserved, mate. Right then, how are you viewers enjoying the camp so far? Personally, I'm absolutely loving them, as ever. I'm guessing that some of you in the comments are thinking, you know what, I could do better than these builds, I should be in the top 5. Well, that may be so, but I don't know unless I bloody see them, do I? So what you need to do is go down into the description of this video, click on the Discord link, and then submit your camps in the weekly submissions section. It's that easy. You also find some top quality merch down there too. So go on, what are you waiting for? Join the Discord, submit your camps. You don't have to have a massive channel. You don't have to make some monumental build. If it's good and the judges choose it, you'll be in the top 5. Simple as that. Anyhow, back to said top 5. And in the number 2 spot this week, we have Lady H with the Courtyard Camp. And yet again, we've got another camp utilising this fantastic location. Only this time, we're down on the ground. And my god, this thing is absolutely beautiful. The vines on the wall, it gives it like some lost bloody jungle temple kind of vibes. No, just me? Alright then. And what's that I see down there around the bases of your foundation? Yes, that is underpinnings. I still can't believe how much of a difference these things make. They can really tidy up a camp, and it's dead simple to do. You know what, sod it, I'll leave a floaty card in top corner now if you want to learn how to do it for yourselves. Anyhow, while the exterior of this build is quite nice, you know, it is rather simple, although we do have some tricks going on. Like I said, we've got the underpinnings, we also have some offset walls. The interior is where it really comes alive. Just take a look at this, guys. How simply lovely is that? It's absolutely gorgeous. Getting some proper botanical feels going down here. I absolutely love some of the merges you've got going down. The little beehive one there is a particular favourite of mine. I also really like the little balcony area you've got going on as well. It does add to the build. Honestly, Lady H, I've never been in a camp that has this kind of feel before. It's quite odd. Like I say, it's giving me like jungle temple-y kind of vibes. It's hard to explain, alright. To me, it makes bloody sense, but to you lot, it probably sounds like bloody gibberish. Lady H, this is truly beautiful work you've done here, and I can't thank you enough for entering this week and allowing us all to see your camp. It's really, really beautiful, this one. Again, thank you so much for entering this week, and congratulations on the number 2 spot. It's bloody well deserved, believe me. So now we come to the number 1 spot, and who could it be this week? There's been a load of bloody good entries, and I feel sorry for Goldfinger having to choose 5 of them. However, there can be only one winner, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep you waiting for just a little bit longer, because what time is it? Yep, that's right, you at the back, it's time for the Honourable Mentions section, yes! And this week, I'm feeling a little bit generous, so yet again, we've got 2 honourable mentions. And the first one is Australia's Vengeance. My god, if I ever buy a warship, you know, some form of sloop or galleon, I'm calling it that. Anyhow, I absolutely love the design of this house. Despite the fact it's a modern house, it does have a rustic kind of feel about it. You know, with the greenhouse glass and the vines all over it. I do like that mixture. Now, rather sadly, this build was a joint effort between Vengeance and his friend called Brooke, who rather sadly passed away on Tuesday. Vengeance, from myself and on behalf of the community of this channel, I pass on my deepest condolences to you. I am truly sorry for your loss. What you've created here, though, is absolutely beautiful, and it'll stand as a lasting monument to Brooke's memory. Thank you very much for entering this week, mate, and showing us this build. You've done Brooke proud. Now, the second honourable mention this week goes to Bear's Cave with the Tarantuan build, and before I saw that it was, you know, a spider, I was thinking it was a bloody Ewok village or something like that. But no, it is indeed a spider, and I'm going to let you on a little secret here. I once nearly threw up midstream because a spider crawled over my foot. So yeah, I'm not a fan of them, but I do appreciate this build. You've put a lot of effort into it, and it's come out well. Bear, thank you very much for entering this week, and congratulations on the honourable mention. Spider aside, it is an impressive build, and it's more than deserving of this spot. Now then, we come back to the number 1 spot. And who the bloody hell do you think's got it this week? Well, I'm not going to keep you in suspense any longer. This week's number 1 spot goes to Wastelander 84 with Vault Boy's Secret Hideout. And this is absolutely, it's incredible. I love it. Guys, just look at it. It looks like a mystical treehouse. I don't know what one of them is, but it just is, isn't it? All the floating bits that are going on and the way you've made them steps as well. That is absolutely spot on, mate. Honestly, this week there has been some amazing natural looking camps that just give a earthy, botanically kind of vibe, and this is the same like Lady H's. It's a strange vibe I'm getting off it, but I really do enjoy it. Not quite as much as Beardy last week, who was getting full on erect, you know, but it is good. Now, unfortunately, there isn't any footage of the interior, but I'm going to go out on a whim and say that it matches the exterior with all the plants and the natural kind of materials we've got going down. It really is nice to see something that looks like it was made from nature rather than built, if that makes any sense. Yeah, of course it does. Jesus Christ, I'm going all Lawrence Llewellyn bloody Bowen again. Wastelander, this is one of my favourite camps that I've seen today. Goldfinger, great choice on the number 1 spot here, mate, I must say. What a truly unique camp. I've never seen anything quite like this before. It really does, you know. This raises the bar, this, ladies and gentlemen. Wastelander, thank you very much for entering this week. It is much appreciated, and congratulations on the number 1 spot. More than well deserved, pal. And thank you to everybody who entered the competition this week. Even if you didn't make it into the top 5, just remember, it's you what keeping the building community alive. You're the guys building week in, week out, and sharing them up for everybody to see on YouTube. And you know what? I can't begin to imagine the amount of people you've inspired to start camp building or return to camp building. Keep up the bloody good work. As ever, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all my Patreons. The extra support is much appreciated. I know I've not been doing my building content recently, so I appreciate you sticking around. If that's something that any of you guys are interested in, check the link in the description and it'll take you on over there. You'll also find a link to all my other socials and merch as well. Anyhow, as we say in the north, I'll love you and leave you, and I'll catch you next one. Well done, everybody.